Hi everyone, this is Pam Allyn and welcome to Joyful Bonding. This is my favorite topic. I love to talk about joy. I always talk about how joy is a very serious work. Children do it so well. It's only as we get older that we get a little more worried about joy. But actually, if we watch children at play, we can learn a lot from them.
Bonding is joyful when it increases confidence. It increases our sense of power, that we can actually do something about the problems that we face in the world, that we're smart, that we're passionate, that we have something to offer. It's also important that it brings us together. When as parents and caregivers, we feel like there's actually something we have to contribute. When our children feel as though they can learn from us and they can grow from us, and they don't have to leave the house to find expertise, or smart people that grandma and aunt and uncle and the neighbor, that there's expertise right here, inside of our windows. That creates joy.
Today, I want you to try with your children, young adults, with your elders in the home, try to create what I call a map of the heart. Maps of the heart are something my friend Georgia Hurd actually showed me years ago, and I always keep her close to me when I'm sharing this activity. A map of the heart is something you can actually make with your hands. And inside that map, we put our joy. We invite our family members to do the very same thing. In your hands, where is that joy? So if your child says, my joy is in going for a walk to the park, and you say, my joy is in eating a homemade chocolate chip cookie, and somebody else in your family says, my joy is thinking about my grandmother who's no longer with us. And suddenly our maps of the heart are full of joy. Use that opportunity to unpack the stories of your children's lives. When they come home from school, don't ask them, how was school today? Ask them, was there a moment of joy today? Tell me more about it. The joyful bonding we do in the home comes from a sense of play and of purpose, of saying that time is only what we make of it. In this moment that we're together, we're going to be savoring that sense of the joyousness of the map of our hearts.
All learning can be joyful. I'll say it again, all learning can be joyful. Every interaction with a parent, like how many times have you had a head scratcher where you're trying to help a kid with homework, they're stressed out, you're stressed out, you're like, this is not fun, right? That's why Dewey's here, because learning should be fun, even when we're struggling. When the learning is collaborative, when the learning draws upon the natural skill sets and expertise of those inside of our homes and families and communities, when that learning is undergirded by love, then it produces joy. Working together to make the world a better place, to develop our skills, to help our neighbors, to learn about our past, to educate the world, to bring light where there's darkness, right? The bond is in the work. And there's a lot of work that's a part of the relationship between children and their parents. But now it's possible to say, I want to be an educator in my child's life. And this is a bond that we have. I want to help her or him to turn their questions into projects and turn these projects into world remaking. We do it together, we grow together, we learn together, we fail together, we laugh together, and most importantly, we become better people and the world becomes a better place because of what we do together.